Zel Boy Army, what is going on? It's your boy Zelonius, my spicy friend back here, Mr. Ainsley Harriott, here today with another video. Thank you so much for the support you're showing on the channel. If you're enjoying this content, please like it, subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that the channel's growing, that you guys are enjoying the type of content I'm putting out. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you check out my Twitch streams. Whilst this video is going live, and this week I'm not going to be streaming because I'm away at Club World Cup in Milan. But from the 11th February when I get back, lots of daily streams. I appreciate the support a lot. Make sure if you want to support me, get a bit more in-depth access to me, check out my Patreon, links in the description. Today's video though, chemistry styles, the perfect chemistry styles to put on players, what chem styles you should be thinking about. I'm going to talk you through chemistry styles. I'm going to show you on Footwizz's website what each chemistry style does, how much boost it gives to each stat, and through that I'm going to then show you my team, why I've put certain chemistry styles on players. One video I'd recommend to check out that would help you, this is the video I did on perfect stats for players, what stats you should be looking for in each position. That'll help you giving you an idea of like what chemistry styles you should be putting on to maximise the stats that you should be looking for in each position. I'm going to show you Footwizz, a team that I used to play for, website I'd recommend. We're going to use Jack Grealish. I'm going to use his base card because if I use one of the higher rated cards on the game, you might not get to see the full boost that each chem style gives. I'm just going to quickly talk you through each chemistry style in the game and yeah, show you what they do. Basic. This gives 5 sprint speed, position shot power. I'm not going to talk for what they all give out. If there's a chem style that gives a massive boost to certain things, I'll talk about that. Basic. That's what all players start when they're fresh out of packs. At the start of the game, and there isn't really many cards that this will be the best one to use on. Later on in the year, when you get more team of the seasons and the team of the years, some of these cards, sometimes basic, can boost them a lot across the board, but it's not one I'd use too much. Sniper. This is a very good one for a lot of attacking players that might not have the elite shooting. 15 finishing on this stat is really big. Unfortunately though, it doesn't have good shot power or long shots. It doesn't give any shot power or long shots, which is a shame. The dribbling boost is one of the best in the game as well. 10 agility, 5 balance, 5 reactions, 5 ball control, 10 dribbling. The agility, dribbling, finishing are really nice. Like plus 15 finishing itself, sick. But the 5 composure, this is the only chem style in the game that gives composure. This one's really good for attacking players who maybe need that shooting boost really pushing up. Finishing is the most important stat for shooting this year, so I'd recommend this. A card that I use this on that makes a big difference is the Europa League Balassi card. Okay, finisher. This one, there's a lot of cards on the game that are pretty quick, have pretty good finishing, but don't have the elite shot power, long shots, or physicality. Finisher's a good one on cards like Mbappe and Werner, who have high pace and finishing, but maybe not the shot power. You can see 15 shot power and long shots is huge on it, and it gives pretty good physical boosts. Generally, you're going to want to use that on strikers. Deadeye. This is one that I use on Gold, Mbappe and Neymar. It's a huge boost to the shooting stats. Again, plus 15 on finishing, 15 position is pretty good, plus 10 shot power as well. Out of all the cards that give shooting boost, this one gives the best, like, useful ones. Like a lot of chem styles, like Hunter gives 15 penalties and volleys. That's pretty irrelevant and a waste of the stats. Each chem style gives, how much is it? 30, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 85 boosts stats. Every chem style, except for keeper ones, will do that. A lot of them give wasted stats. Deadeye doesn't really give much wasted stats, or the only one really is maybe penalties and curve. But the vision and short pass is really nice as well. On a card like normal Neymar, this makes him really elite. Marksman is pretty across the board for the shooting, 10 finishing, long shots. The dribbling boosts aren't as big on this one, and it gives a little bit of physicality. This again could be used on wingers, cam strikers, that you want to just steady them across the board. Hawk. This is quite a nice one for cards that already have like mid 90s to low 90s pace, so you don't want to put a Hunter on, but it gives 10 shot power, which is nice. It also gives some good physical stats. I think I use that on Team of the Year Messi. Artist. It's not really one I'm going to use too often because to use this, he's going to have to play who's going to be quick and strong already. He gives a nice boost to the passing, but then the short pass is only +5. There's not many times that I would be using this Chem Style, I don't think. Architect, 10 vision short pass, 15 long pass is really nice. The 10 strength and aggression is really useful as well. Again, you need someone who's pretty quick to be using this. This normally gets used on midfielders, sometimes really quick fullbacks. You don't care too much about the defending stat. Powerhouse, passing and defending. There's not many cards that I'm going to be using this on. It's generally going to go on a midfielder or defender. Maestro. This one, I'm not sure. Like, doesn't give any balance. Its passing's okay, but it's not. It's only +5 to vision. Gives no finishing. Gives shot power and long shot. But a lot of the time, the players that you'd want to use this on, they'll generally they'll already have high vision and some of the dribbling stats. So Maestro's quite a specialist one. Engine's one that's very popular for a lot of players like CR7, some of the bigger strikers who maybe don't have the same balance. He gives +10 balance. It is the only chemistry stat in the whole game that gives that. Gives a bit of pace, passing boosts are okay, but +10 balance and dribbling with 5 agility is really nice. This is good for really making some of the top players who maybe don't have the great balance not as clunky. Sentinel. I tend to use this on fullbacks who already have low to mid-90s pace, which maximises their defending and physical. There's not many physical Chem Styles that give 10 strength, but this one does. It's really good for a lot of fullbacks. Guardian, dribbling and defending. Doesn't even give great dribbling stats, to be honest. This isn't one that I'd recommend to use hardly at all. Maybe some of the team of the seasons might use it. Shooting and defending, again, it's going to be very niche later on in the year. Maybe people will use it. Backbone is a pretty popular one. I don't use it too often because it doesn't give any aggression, doesn't give loads of strength, and doesn't have any pace. But later on in the year, sometimes it can be pretty useful. Sometimes if you're on a budget, this can make a defensive mid or a defender quite a bit better, but doesn't cost a lot. You have to bear in mind for lower budget teams, hunters, anchors, etc. cost a lot. Anchor's one of the most popular Chem Styles, I think, for defenders, sometimes even for CDMs. Gives a boost across the board to pace, defending and physical. The strength and aggression you get off this are quite nice. I tend to, on nearly every centre back though, use Shadow, and I'll explain why. Shadow gives an extra 5 sprint speed, but 10 acceleration extra. Compared to Anchor, this is 15 acceleration. It's the only Chem Style in the whole game that gives +15 to acceleration. It's basically 12.5 pace, which is huge. This can turn a lot of centre backs into being absolutely rapid and can deal with some of the quickest strikes in the game. Hunter doesn't give the best maximised use of stats, I think, because 30 of the stats are going to volleys and penalties. That's more than a third of the stats. The acceleration and sprint speed though with shooting is really nice. This card can be used on quite a few players. It's just a shame the volleys and penalties take up so much of it. Catalyst isn't one that I use that often. The vision's nice, but 15 crossing's a bit irrelevant on this card. The short pass is only +5. You might use this on some of the players who maybe, I like CR7 sometimes use this because his shooting's elite already, but I'd still probably be rather using Engine. Okay, that's all the Chem Styles and what they do. I'm going to show you my team and talk you through some of the Chem Styles and point number why. Keepers, 99 times out of 100, I would say put basic on. You can see there, basic gives +10 on everything. It maximises, like if you get an 88, 89 keeper, it maximises the stats to the 99 on a lot of them. So I'd recommend basic pretty much always on keeper. You can see here, I chose Anchor on Mendy. So I was to choose Shadow, okay, it would maximise his sprint speed, but it would only give him the same acceleration, and I want to really boost those physical stats. For a fullback, you maybe could go Engine on him to make him insane on the ball, but I really wanted to boost his defending and physical stats. For a centre backs like Louise and Van Dijk, Varane, players like this, they already have pretty good physical. It'd be nice to get the max physical, but when people are running rapid strikers, I want to use Shadow to boost the pace. You can see there Varane have 96 acceleration and 99 sprint speed, which is just unreal. David Luiz makes him 93, 95. The physical boost to centre backs is nice, but at the moment I would rather do what I can to make sure they're as fast as they can. You can see again I've used Anchor on Lala. The Shadow would pretty much maximise his pace out. Oh no, it would actually, and that's something I was considering, but I like to get 98 aggression, makes him physically insane. That's finisher. You can't really see finish. This is Chem Styles because of webcam, but I use finisher here because you can see he's already got the pace. His dribbling's very good. His passing's very good, so there won't be any boost from it. So I want to get that long shot power up and then just really boost those physical stats. Deadeye here is really good because it maxes his passing stats really well. I could be going for a Hawk, but Hawk wouldn't give me +8 finishing, which maximising Pele's finishing is really good. The strength and aggression would be nice, but I just feel the boosted passing stats to give him 99 short pass vision, 99 finishing is worth it. Similar reasons here. He's already quick. It really boosts his passing and shooting. These are my CDMs, Acuna and Battaglia. Their physical stats are already really high. They're pretty good on the ball. Their dribbling, passing's good. So I just want really quick players. Pace, as you can see, is really important in the game. I use it on most of my Chem Styles. Shadow is probably the best Chem Style in the game, in my opinion, at the moment. One nice thing about Shadow as well is it only gives +5 to headed accuracy, which is a pretty irrelevant defending stat. I'd rather the +15 slide tackle be on standing tackle, but it still gives 10 interceptions and defensive awareness, which is nice. You can see here on Messi we've put Hawk on because I think the sprint speed that it gives, the strength, aggression, still really nice boost to the team, and in my opinion, yeah, makes quite a nice difference. The Chem Styles, I think that should help you a lot, should help you deciding yours. Go check out the video I've said about the important stats for every player, that should help you more. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you guys checking out my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Keep it spicy.